Hey guys, once again back with Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut speaking here, and this time I have a new bag for you that I want to talk about, and this is called the Czech Army Sleeping Bag. Now, as I say, and as you see, I really like military surplus gear. This was an incredible find that I happened to come across early in the spring last year, just shopping around online. So once again, as I always say, be patient when you're looking to buy new gear. Don't be in a rush, plan ahead, and you can take time and really find the best prices possible. Well, this one I found on Cheaper Than Dirt, and I'll just kind of go over the specs of the bag first. First off, it's about 6 foot 4 inches long and 27 inches wide. As you can see, definitely, obviously if it's 6 foot 4, it's going to be long enough for most people. 27 inches wide is definitely plenty. I'm 5'9", and I have no issues fitting in it whatsoever, width or height, even though I'm a pretty thin guy. So, but what's so special that I really like about this bag is this right here, is that it's a layered sleeping bag. Now, right here, I'll show you. You see some buttons, because this is a nylon linen, but underneath of it, right here, is a wool blanket. Now, if you know anything about wool, wool is extremely warm. It's even good for water resistance and stuff like that, or even better yet, that if you get it wet, it can still has the ability of keeping you warm, unlike a lot of other materials. As you see here, buttons at the corner. Now, this was kind of a pain when you first get it, because you have to button all of this together. Now, I will say this comes inside the bag, so you're not necessarily starting from scratch, but every one of these buttons in there, every so many inches, as you can see, you have to go through and button it all in yourself. But another, as you can see, it also zips. Now it will zip right across here. Sorry, watching what I'm doing, not the camera. And it zips all the way down here. And I mean, it has excellent zippers, extremely durable. Never had any issues. I am probably going to put some cordage on the end of these, so that they're easier to grab when it's cold outside, or if you had gloves on or something like that. But yeah, no issues with the zippers. I've had no breakage, no snags, anything like that. Brand of zipper, let's see here. Wico, W-I-C-O. Not really familiar with it, but to show you what is ultimately really neat about the bag, as you see right here, you have this cover, and this is a nylon water resistant cover. The whole bag is, so huge selling point for myself. But when you take this, let me put this on the tripod so it'll be a little easier to show. Oops. Alright, you can roll this up. I had already did that pre-roll, which you don't have to do, but this will stuff up into that cover, and then, as you'll see here, there's two buttons. You move that a little closer. Two buttons here, one there, and they go into the two holes right here. So it kind of makes its own little package. Now, when it's unrolled and you're sleeping in it, unstuff the bag. But what I'll do is take clothing and stuff and put it in here, and I can use that as a pillow. You can stuff it up under here. You can even keep your head up under here, which I've done that as well. Which also helps retain a little extra heat for yourself, but it also gives you some comfort of having something soft to put your head on. Now, I'm not going to go through the hassle this moment of rolling this back up tight, but what I'll show you is that it does have these compression straps here that are just like a lot of different kind of belts. And what I've done is this actually fit pretty well into my Marine Corps rucksack that I have, that ILB, but it also has compression straps at either end. So I've been able to take it, and it takes a little bit of effort, and usually me sitting on the bag, but I'll strap these two together, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice nifty small package, easy enough to fit into my pack. Now this is a 35-degree bag, and personally I will say that if you're wearing the right thing, this bag actually does a little better. The last time I went out to Uwharrie, when I was shooting my Moses and took the Smith & Wesson out, was having my issues with it, still waiting on the parts to fix that Smith & Wesson. But that night it was supposed to be in the, I think they said mid-30s when I left. So I knew I took some decent thermals, you know, some wool blended thermals and stuff, tobogging when I was sleeping, and I was just like, alright, I shouldn't have any issues. But it actually got into the mid-20s, so definitely a little past the temperature ratings of the bag, but because I was wearing the right clothing, I was actually very warm. I did not even get cold until early in the morning, around 7 o'clock or so, before I got up. So this bag, yeah, it says only 35 degrees, but it actually did better than that for me. I like the idea that this is water resistant, definitely not waterproof, it's not Gore-Tex, but it is a water resistant lining on it. And not very heavy. Let me pull up the weight right here for you. Let's see if it has. I'm looking at Cheaper Than Dirt's website. And no, it doesn't have the weight, but I'm going to say probably around 4.5 pounds. Like I said, I mean, it's definitely good enough for anything that I've done. I've taken this camping, hiking, car camping, and hiking, and I've had no issues. Still have plenty of room in the pack because this does pack down small enough. But here's the best part. I love Cheaper Than Dirt for a lot of different reasons. They have a lot of great products, a lot of really good prices. But this one, $20. A genuine 35-degree bag. I will claim that it goes down lower for me. And dressing properly, I've taken it down to obviously the mid-20s and been fine. So $20 for a very durable, very functional, and multifunctional, because I mean, if you're in warmer weather, you can take one of the inner linings or one of the blankets out, and one, make the bag a little bit lighter, but also two, make it a little bit cooler. So kind of depending on what you need. So multifunctional bag, water resistant, decent weight on it. I mean, there are bags out there that are lighter, but I was very happy with the weight on this, and with the price of $20, thank you, Cheaper Than Dirt. Can't ask for a better deal than that. I mean, you can always ask for a better bag, but at a better price, $20 for this, hey, can't go wrong. So hope this helps you make a decision on purchasing a bag for yourself, or a sleep system as we like to call them, because nothing is just a bag in and of itself. But always remember, be prepared, have fun.